watch today?
No, not today.
What was it like out there in Abu Dhabi?
It was a lot of fun. Me, D. White, and Drew just went a few months ago. And it was pretty much the same, like the same gym, hotel. The atmosphere was amazing. The hospitality is great. It was cool to go to the mosque, right? We didn't do any of those things with Team USA, so having some of those events. And it was hot, but it felt a lot better compared to being there in the middle of July. So it was a cool experience. I'm very glad that we were able to go.
You feel your relationship with Coach grown since he's come and coach?
Joe? Great. I love Joe to death. I admire the way that he's really coming to his own. He truly does things his own way. He's not trying to be somebody that he isn't. He cares about all of us individually, and he believes in us, and he works with us. It's not like he's talking down on us or anything. Like we all in a relationship together. I can respect that.
Did you have foreseen that when he got the job? Or did you know enough about him at the time?
I mean, he was assistant coach with us for like 2 years, 2 or 3 years, and I could tell, he was young, he was ambitious, he was hungry. I knew that, one day he would have the opportunity to be a head coach, and obviously it happened, a lot quicker than we expected.
How different do the shooting mechanics feel in those couple games, the adjustments you made, and what would you say is the biggest difference mechanically over the last year?
There's a couple things, but I would just say shot felt good. Felt good to be back on the court playing basketball again, being with the guys. We still got a long road ahead, but we had a good week out there and a good 2 preseason games.
Is it a big difference? I noticed maybe a little quicker, but what would you say the biggest difference is over last year?
I'm just working on staying forward, keeping my shoulders forward. Gives you more power and things like that.
Jayson, the picture of you year 1 next to year 8, it's kind of circulating you guys are back to back. When you see that year 1 guy, what do you think? I mean, obviously you short fade.
Really just how different I am, how fast time has went by. It makes you cherish these moments. Right? I remember my first training camp in Rhode Island like it was yesterday. Now it's year 8. And it just kind of made me reflect on all the things I've been able to accomplish since I've been with the team and in the NBA. Made me kind of proud of myself, kind of happy, and hoping that these next 8 years go by a little slower than the last 8.
Did you envision it going better than it has? I mean, obviously you could have won more championships or whatever, but did you envision you being in a better position than you were?
No, everything has happened for a reason, and I couldn't be happier or more thankful how my career has went at 26 years old.
Have you had a chance to watch Starting 5 today?
So when I went to the premiere, I saw the first 2 episodes they showed us. I ain't gonna lie, I skipped to episode 10 last night. Cause I just wanted to see what that was like, and I was emotional in a good way, reliving those moments of accomplishing a lifelong dream and all the behind the scenes stuff. It made me really joyful last night to watch that on TV and just relive that moment of us winning championship.
Why'd you say yes to it?
Because I remember I watched Quarterbacks, and when they came with the idea, and at the time he said LeBron was in it, and honestly he was like, "Yo, you could wait till season 2, and obviously LeBron's in it, you could maybe be the star of season 2." And I was like, "No, I want to be a part of the first one," and I was like, "I think we're gonna win a championship."
When you were watching that episode 10, does it feel like the championship was just yesterday, or does it already feel like with the busy summer you had that it's been so much time since you've been back there?
A little bit of both. Seemed like yesterday, seemed like that shit was a long time ago, but it was just something I'll never forget. That I remember what that moment felt like. I remember how we all felt, how excited we were, and how much that meant to all of us and our family. So that was special to like watch it on TV again.
Last two questions.
Obviously been in the spotlight for quite a while, but did it take some getting used to having those cameras around you off the court as often?
No, get used to it, I guess. 30 of y'all here right now. But, I mean, having people in your house from time to time took some getting used to, but you build a relationship with those guys. You know, I worked with Brett a lot. He shot a lot of those scenes, so just felt real authentic in those moments. And over time, it was cool.
You just put out the new Tatum threes. What's special about the Welcome to the Garden?
Yeah, Tatum threes dropped today. Got a lot of shit going on. But man, I'm on my third shoe. That's something that I could have never imagined. And the Welcome to the Garden colorway, obviously, I play in TD Garden. It's kind of like a nod to my family that come to all the games, the fans that support myself and my teammates. So it's kind of like for them. So hopefully, there'll be a lot of people in the Garden wearing those come opening night.